Our story begins in the 13th century. The great Genghis Khan was gone, but his legacy of war, conquest, and domination lived on through his descendants. The Mongol Empire had become the largest the world had ever seen, from the freezing lands of Russia to the deserts of Persia. But one man, Kublai Khan, grandson of Genghis, looked east, toward the mysterious islands of Japan, a land untouched, unconquered, peaceful. But to the Mongols, peace was an invitation to war. In the year 1266, Kublai Khan sent his messengers to Japan, demanding that the emperor submit to Mongol rule. The message was clear: bow to us or be destroyed. But Japan did not answer. Proud and isolated, the samurai of Japan did not fear the Mongols, and so Kublai Khan prepared for invasion. It was the year 1274. 900 ships, more than 20,000 Mongol, Chinese, and Korean soldiers, an unstoppable force, sailing across the sea toward Japan. They landed on the island of Tsushima first, and the battle was brutal. The Mongols used tactics the Japanese had never seen: bombs filled with gunpowder, precise archery, and tight battlefield formations. The samurai, trained in one-on-one combat, were overwhelmed. Villages burned, defenders fell. They moved to Hakata Bay in Kyushu. But just as the Mongols prepared to push deeper into Japan, the skies turned dark. A storm, a typhoon, winds roared, waves rose, and the Mongol fleet, built for speed, not survival, was shattered. Hundreds of ships sank, thousands of soldiers drowned. The survivors retreated. Japan had been saved, not by swords, but by the wind. The Japanese called it kamikaze, the divine wind. But Kublai Khan was not done. In 1281, he returned, this time with an army of over 140,000 men, one of the largest invasion forces in human history. 2 massive fleets, one from Korea, one from China. They attacked again, the island of Kyushu, Hakata Bay. But the Japanese were ready. This time, they had built walls along the coast. The samurai fought back fiercely, delaying the Mongols. Days turned to weeks. The Mongols couldn't establish a foothold. And then, once again, the skies changed. Another typhoon, even stronger than the last. Ships torn apart. Soldiers flung into the sea. The entire fleet annihilated. Tens of thousands drowned. Those who survived were captured or executed. Japan had survived the 2 greatest naval invasions in its history, and they didn't credit themselves. They believed the gods had protected them. They believed in the kamikaze. This story of the divine wind became a legend, a symbol of Japanese strength, pride, and destiny. Centuries later, during World War II, the word kamikaze would return. But this time, as pilots, ready to give their lives for their homeland. The Mongols never returned. 2 invasions, 2 failures. The greatest empire in the world stopped not by armies, but by nature itself. Sometimes, the mightiest power is not a sword, but a storm. This was the story of the Mongol invasions of Japan, and the wind that changed history. If you like this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. More epic history tales coming soon.